My PAX panel was an absolute disaster. Here's why. Hey, what's up Survivalists? It's ItsCheif from TeamWnJ here. If you're new here, I make Minecraft animation tutorials every Monday, so make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon to not miss any uploads. If you're not, welcome back. If you're wondering why I'm still managing to smile even though my PAX panel was an absolute train wreck, you gotta hear the full story. So I'm gonna start from the beginning for those who are not familiar with me. Basically, my name is TeamWnJ. I make this animated web series called Levaslier that I upload to this channel. Last Friday, I got to present my web series at a panel at PAX Australia 2018. Now, the panel was an hour long in a room of 466 seats, so it was a really big room and it was a very surreal experience. And I'm gonna show you on screen a conversation I had a week before the actual event. So I have access to this PAX Panelist Pack, which basically tells me the information I need to know before the panel. Right here it says all panels in the main theater, EB theater, and GameSpot theater will be live streamed unless otherwise requested. My panel is in the GameSpot theater. Now just to make sure, I actually messaged the manager saying, "Hey manager, in the speakers info package you provided us earlier, it mentioned that our panels will be streamed. Since mine is in the GameSpot theater, does that mean it will be streamed too?" The manager replies with, "Hi Julian, as it's stated in the speakers pack, yes, it will be streamed. GameSpot Theater to twitch.tv/PAX3. Now, once I got this email back, that's when I started sharing the link telling people that it would be streamed. And this is very important to me, because a lot of my audience, about 20 to 30 people, are actually overseas. And these 20 to 30 people mean a lot to me, and I wanted to make sure they could see it. In fact, I was prepared for 0 people to be there physically, but I would still do my panel just for the stream. The problem was, when I got to the GameSpot Theater at 7 p.m. when my panel was supposed to start, I started talking with the streaming guys. I said, "Hey, so how's the streaming service gonna go?" We're leaving. It's 7 right now. And so understandably, I was quite angry and pissed at him. It was a bit too late for us to set up our own streaming service, so I decided to go along with it and try to record some stuff for YouTube. That was a big mistake on my part, but I'll get into that later. Anyway, as I'm giving the panel, the main draw of the panel was my prologue episode that I've been working on for the past 4 months. As I'm showing the prologue on screen, the tech guy managing the video fails to play the video properly. At first it was elevator music with my visuals, then it was my audio with no visuals, and then finally he managed to get it playing, but he left his mouse on the screen with this big magnifying glass icon, so it blocked a lot of things. One of the staff members suggested to me that I should probably message my fans and let them know that it won't be streamed. Now, I was very hesitant to do that, but I chose to do it anyway. As I take out my phone, I realize that I've been lit up 16 notifications from 16 people, including my friends, family, fans, and even my boss. They were all wishing me good luck and cheering me on and even sharing my link. So it was really embarrassing for me to have to send out that message saying that, "Sorry guys, the stream, it won't be streamed." I think that's the worst part because the 20 and 30 people that really wanted to be here today, that wanted to see my panel the most, could not see it. So what about the recording that I got from my panel? Well, here's the thing. My performance was lackluster. Because I was so angry about everything and I just really wanted everything to go my way, I failed to realize that it was already impossible for me to get back the 20 or 30 people that were supposed to watch the stream. In my mind, I still wanted to target the entire panel for them. So when 10 or so people walked into my theater and I gave my panel with the 20 or 30 fans in mind, it didn't really click too well. Not to mention that because I was so angry and pissed, my performance was also not on point. At the end of the day, it was because of my stubborn ass that I failed to adapt to the situation. Had I seen the next opportunity and acted on that, perhaps my PAX panel would not be such a disaster. Yes, there were factors that were out of my control that completely screwed me over, but my own selfishness also played a big part in my own downfall. The reason I'm still able to be smiling and talking about this as if nothing happened is because of a whole bunch of different things. Take a look at this. The fact that I applied for PAX, much less got accepted to present at PAX, this big prestigious event, already says something. The fact that 1 out of 10 people in that small little audience came and approached me after the panel and said that he was genuinely interested in what I was doing and wanted to take part says that I impacted at least one person. And that means a lot to me. If I were to be down in the dumps right now, it would mean that all that time I spent working with my 2 composers making amazing soundtracks for this amazing prologue was all worth nothing. It would mean that the 6 years I've spent developing this entire project had no lasting influence. It would mean that everything that I've been saying to my mentees about how you should focus on what you're doing and the results will come was all absolute garbage. And most importantly, it would mean that I would be letting down all the fans that genuinely care for me and want to see me succeed. At the end of the day, mistakes were made and lessons were learned. I was this close to grasping success, but at the end of the day, it was my own stubbornness and selfishness that led to me falling short. The next one will be stronger for sure. But in the meantime, I do need to say something that I couldn't get to say during PAX. I need 3D animators to help me make Levaslier episode 1. We're running out of time and I really need to start working with someone else to be as efficient as possible. I'm already working 16 to 18 hours a day on Levaslier, so it's impossible for me to work twice as hard because I can't work 32 hours a day. That's not humanly possible, not on this planet. If you're a 3D animator, do send me a message and I'd love to have you on board. If not, I hope you'll be able to develop an interest in Levaslier and grow with me along the way. I think these self-reflections are extremely important, especially for creators, because it's impossible for us to grow and learn from our mistakes if we don't even take the time to identify the mistakes in the first place. I hope this explains what happened at PAX and why the stream was cancelled, and I hope to see you tomorrow in the live stream where I'll be breaking down the prologue. Cheers! Hey, do you want to learn animation but don't know where to start? Why not check out my Beginners to Advanced playlist designed to help you improve your animations right here. If this video has helped you, don't forget to share it and help your friends too. I'm a YouTuber trying to influence and change Minecraft animations for the better while working on my own animated series, Levaslier. You can play a massive role in the development of Levaslier by watching more of my videos or checking out my Patreon. With that said and done, this has been ItsCheif from TeamWnJ to improve your animations and tell your stories. Cheers!